Welcome back, Collective. This is going to be a reading for the sign of Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and the North Node. Please remember, this can be your energy, their energy, some jerk in your energy. So please only take what resonates, leave the rest behind. Sometimes you do have to flip the rules, and there's no gender in tarot. So let's get it. Let's see, gems. What does Gemini's need to know today? What does Gemini's need to know today? For Gemini. All right, Gemmies, let's get it. We've got working. We've got love potion. And we've got harmony. We've got ascension. We've got addicted in the reverse. And appearances, projecting an image, being in the spotlight, narcissistic personality, and legal matters. So I'm getting a few things. So Gemini, you could be ascending even higher. All right. You could be sitting in this very harmonious energy. And you could also be giving up a lot of unhealthy habits, okay? Maybe, too sugar, alcohol, whatever, sex. But you could be really working on yourself right now. Your appearance could actually be changing. So you could be looking good, feeling good. Now, with love potion being underneath, addicted in the reverse, I am getting that somebody might be trying to send you love spells and they're not working. Okay. This could be somebody that you're getting a divorce from, somebody that you broke up from, or whatever. Now, I'm also getting that some of you might be falling for somebody or will end up in a relationship with somebody that you work with, okay? So this is not somebody who comes by your job. This is somebody that you actually work with. And you guys work really good together. You you team build as a team, but you guys are also starting to get the feels because you guys see how much you guys get along and this and that, okay? Now, for a small portion of you, very small, you could have been with somebody who ended up being in a relationship or putting you in a third party with somebody that they worked with, okay? And that ended up in you guys splitting, getting a divorce, or something like that, okay? This is somebody that could be very narcissistic. They think that they're so fucking charming and all of that. So that's a small portion of you. But let's see. Let's see what we have. So I'm getting for those of you who are either falling for somebody at your workplace or you are, this person is actually very charming. Okay. You are going to feel very comfortable around this person to the point where you will, instead of being head over heart, you will let your heart lead. Like, this is going to be somebody who you guys really do get each other. Like, you have, like, you're building this really great deep trust with each other. And it's going to be nothing like any of your other relationships, okay? It's not going to be um, like wanting too much. It's not going to be a runner chaser dynamic. It's not going to be any of that, okay? Another thing is, you know, with your ascension and harmony, you've been working really hard on yourself, and so you've overcome a lot of the emotional blocks and healed a lot of your past wounds, okay? So this may end up also being a very spiritual relationship, okay? All right, what do we have for Gemini? What is working? So we've got the death card, okay? So again, this is an end of a cycle. So you could have just been ending a cycle with legal matters being here, okay? But with ascension and harmony, again, I think you've overcome a lot of the emotional blocks, you've done a lot of the healing work. With Queen of Wands here in appearances, I would say you're looking pretty good these days, Gemini. All right, so what else? So yeah, you're definitely moving on, okay? You've ended the cycle, you let go, and you're like in this rebirth energy, okay? What else do we have? Working and death card. You could be dealing with a Scorpio. So we've got the Three of Cups and we've got the King of Cups, okay? So again, the King of Cups, this is somebody who, at king or queen, again, no gender. This is somebody who is very emotionally mature, okay? You can have like an adult conversation with this person. This is somebody who's loyal, who's faithful, okay? Somebody who is generous, okay? They're a leader, they're caring, all right? So with the Three of Cups, again, this is like new friendships, it's joy, it's celebration, it's happiness. So you may like start going out like to get drinks with this person, and you know that's when this romance is going to start taking off for you guys, okay? What do we have for love potion? The Empress, okay. What else? That's interesting. There could be a feminine energy, okay? And this, I'm sorry, this is an Empress in the reverse just because it didn't flip. That could be sending you shit, okay? This is somebody who is jealous, they're shallow, they're selfish. Um, this could be either your ex's current spouse or something. Like, this is somebody who knows about you, okay? But this person could be sending you shit when it comes to your love life. Or what I'm also getting is this too is a person with the Seven of Pentacles in the or Eight of Pentacles, sorry, in the reverse. This is also somebody who does not do any of the healing work, okay? So this is somebody who is uninspired, they're not focused, they are not motivated, and so they may be doing love spells on your ex. Or what I'm also getting, this could be the person that you're interested in. This could be their ex, okay? What's harmony? So we've got the Page of Pentacles, okay? And the King of Pentacles. Definitely Gemini could be manifesting with the King of Pentacles here. You could definitely be manifesting new financial opportunities. You may go into business with this person. This could be like a partner. So this may be, you could be going into business with this person that you are, this is very specific, obviously, but you may go into business with this person, okay? But you're definitely manifesting new financial opportunities. And with the King of Cups being out here, this is a businessman who's very successful, okay? They know their shit. They know how to, like, take money and make more money with it, okay? So you might actually be manifesting this kind of person, or you might actually go into business with this person. What's ascension? You guys may start a business. You may have a business idea. That may be how you guys meet. So that may be, when it comes to work, how you guys meet, okay? We've got the Eight of Swords, okay? What's the Eight of Swords? And the Five of Pentacles. So you know what I'm getting? The person from your past, yes, you left that person out in the cold. But with Ascension and the Sun being here on the bottom of the deck, you know, you decided to do the healing work, and, you know, you're ascending, you're healing past wounds and all of that. And this person has stayed in a negative mindset, okay? This is negative thoughts on repeat. This is a lack mindset. This is a poverty mindset. This is a woe is me type mindset. So vibrationally, you guys are way not yoked. Way not yoked. And then with the Sun, again, this is happiness, positivity, you know, success, celebration. So you are not the sort of person who's like, woe is me. You're like, no, I'm going to heal my shit and get back out there. Like, all right, what's addicted in the reverse? We've got the Knight of Pentacles, all right. And the Ten of Pentacles. So this person from your past, that's what I'm getting. So we've got a lot of Taurus energy out here, Gemini, a lot of Earth energy, Virgo. So you could be dealing with an Earth sign, okay? So this person is moving slowly towards you. They do see you as the Ten of Pentacles now. You know, maybe they pulled their head out of their ass. I don't know. And I think that they're working on, this person could have had a lot of bad habits. That's what I'm getting. They could have had a lot of addictions. They could have had, like, especially with this appearance card, they could have had narcissistic behavior, tendencies, all of that. And they had other habits that came with that. It could be gambling, it could be sex, it could be alcohol, it could be drugs, whatever. I think they are trying to get rid of these addictions, and that's why this person is moving so slowly towards you, okay? Towards their Ten of Pentacles. You know, they want the family, the long-term success, and all of that. They do see you as the Sun, but that is why this person is moving so slow, because they're working out a lot of their shit, okay? What's appearances? The Ace of Cups. Okay. So that's new love. New beginnings, new passion. And the Seven of Wands. Let me get one more. Oh, crap. So I just got it before I dropped all my cards. You know what I'm getting is um, this new love of yours is going to be very, very protective of you. Um, very protective of you. Okay. They may feel like you're in the spotlight all the time or whatever, and it's not. I'm not getting a competitive energy off this. I'm getting a very loving and protective energy. Like, that's my boo, and stay away from my boo. Yeah, with the Six of Wands, this is a victory card, and the Hierophant. Okay, this is victory in, a connection, in a higher committed connection. This could be marriage. This person is going to want victory with you, and they are going to be very protective of you. What's legal matters? The High Priestess. What else? And the Queen of Cups. So you could be sitting in this very intuitive, abundant, nurturing energy. Very, very compassionate, very intuitive. Um, I think that you saw this breakup coming. Again, I think you saw this breakup coming. You knew intuitively what was going on, and you took your cup and you left. Okay. I think that you saw this breakup coming, and that's why with Ascension, you definitely want the harmony, and you decided to move on. Okay. But you definitely could have seen this coming. What's going to be the outcome for Gemini? What do we see for the outcome? The Six of Wands. So again, this is going to be public recognition. This is going to be a victory, success. What else do we have? Archangel Michael is protecting this. So we've got Archangel Michael. What else do we have? Archangel Michael is protecting your new beginning with the Fool. We've got the Seven of Swords. And the King of Swords. Yeah, so this person could have been sitting in this really King of Swords energy, like a dictator, somebody who misuses their power, somebody who was a cheater, who was a trickster, who, all of that. Archangel Michael is protecting you from this person. So you're going to have victory. Archangel Michael is here to protect you from this person. So, yeah. This is a beautiful reading, Gemini. So it does look like, again, I do think that you might go into business with this person or whatever, but you definitely have a beautiful new beginning coming. One that looks like it's going to be very abundant, filled with harmony. And again, keep doing your healing work, keep ascending, and very beautiful reading. All right, let's see. Let's get a few more messages for Gemini. What do we have for Gemini? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and the North Node. For Gemini. I recognize that harboring resentment can hinder the spread of love. And I didn't see any of that in the cards. You're like, fuck it. I'm going to go heal and do my thing. I embrace and enhance the ones that make my mind more creative. I released the need to know all the answers. So you may not have gotten closure from this past relationship, but I think that over time you came to understand that the disrespect was your closure. The betrayal was your closure. The backstabbing was your closure. And so you no longer need to know why. Why did you do this? Why did you do that when I was so good to you? You no longer need this because you understand the disrespect was my closure. The betrayal was my closure. The cheating, if they cheated, was your closure. Whatever it is that this person did, that was your closure. Enough for you to move on without resentment or hate. And again, I don't even think you think about this person. So, beautiful reading, Gemini. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, guys.